What happens when Western technology meets Russian precision? When weapons praised as game changers turn into smoldering wrecks under the roar of Russian drones and missiles. October 2025 answered that question in fire. Across the Ukrainian front lines, Western-supplied systems like the Vampire Advanced Precision Kill Weapon System, or APKWS, HIMARS, and Patriot were hit hard, exposed, and ultimately destroyed. And with every explosion caught on camera, the myth of Western invincibility burned a little brighter, before collapsing into dust. It began on October 13th. A video published by the military news Telegram channel showed the moment a Ukrainian Vampire APKWS air defense system was struck. The footage, taken from above, was almost surgical in its precision. Through the drone's lens, the Vampire sat in place, mounted on a light truck, unaware of the danger circling above. Then, in a flash, the hunter became the hunted. A Russian loitering munition dove straight down, hitting the target dead center. The Vampire didn't fire a single shot. No movement, no resistance. Just impact, flames, and silence. Later, another Telegram channel confirmed that the weapon which struck the US-made system was none other than a Russian Lancet UAV. A loitering munition built for silent precision. Small, fast, and almost impossible to detect in time, the Lancet carries a high explosive warhead and operates with a range of up to 40 kilometers, guided by electro-optical targeting and real-time video feed. It doesn't just hunt, it waits, circles, and chooses the perfect moment to strike. How can a system designed to defend against drones fall so easily to one? The answer lies in what the footage didn't show: Russia's growing intelligence web. Behind that single hit were countless signals intercepted, coordinates verified, and aerial scouts feeding precise data to the strike team. The destruction of the Vampire wasn't luck, it was a method. It was the result of a battlefield machine that no longer guesses, but knows. But the night of October 13th wasn't done yet. Just hours later, another piece of Western pride went up in flames. On the same Telegram channel, a second clip appeared, this time showing a HIMARS multiple rocket launcher system entering a hangar somewhere along the front. For a moment, it seemed safe, hidden from the eyes in the sky. But the next instant, a Russian missile tore through the air and slammed into the structure. The explosion was massive, swallowing the hangar in fire. The HIMARS disappeared in an inferno that spoke louder than any report. The video ended abruptly, but its message didn't need confirmation. Ukraine's most valuable launcher, gone. The HIMARS, supplied by the United States and celebrated as the weapon that could change the course of the war, had once again become a statistic in Russia's growing list of kills. These systems had once allowed Ukraine to strike deep into Russian-held territory, targeting depots and bases with precision. But each launch left a trace, and Russia learned to follow that trail. How long can a hunter stay hidden once the prey learns to track it? For months, Russian forces have refined their counter-battery operations, using drones to detect HIMARS activity, tracking their firing coordinates, and deploying missiles within minutes. No shelter lasts long when every movement is mapped from above. The October 13th strike wasn't an accident. It was a statement. Even the most advanced American systems cannot outrun Russian precision anymore. 2 days earlier, another incident revealed the same truth, this time above Kyiv. On October 11th, debris from a Patriot PAC-3 missile rained down in the Ukrainian capital. The missile, meant to intercept a Russian target, seems to have malfunctioned mid-flight and crashed back into the city it was supposed to protect. The scene was chaotic: smoke, shattered glass, and fragments of the very system Ukraine had hailed as its air shield. Was it just a malfunction or something deeper? The Patriot system, one of the most expensive in the world, costs millions per interceptor. Yet in real combat against hypersonic weapons like the Kinzhal or the Iskander M, its limits are glaring. The missiles it faces are faster, smarter, and deadlier than what the Patriot was ever built to stop. Every failed intercept drains Ukraine's arsenal and drains Western confidence. And when the wreckage of a $4 million missile lands in a Kyiv neighborhood, even silence from the authorities can't hide the truth. The pattern is undeniable. The Vampire burns. The HIMARS is obliterated. The Patriot falls from the sky. Each incident is a piece of the same picture. a picture of Western weaponry breaking under the pressure of Russian adaptation. For all the talk of advanced technology and battlefield innovation, the reality on the ground tells a different story. Russia has mastered not just firepower, but information, linking drones, electronic warfare, and artillery into a single, lethal ecosystem. Every strike now happens with purpose. Every target is confirmed, tracked, and erased. What the West calls isolated incidents are in fact signs of a consistent Russian doctrine: precision over quantity, intelligence over improvisation. And while Ukraine continues to rely on imported solutions, Russia is perfecting its own, built to endure the very war it fights. What happens when billion-dollar systems are destroyed by drones that cost a fraction of that price? The answer lies scattered across the fields of Sumy, the ruins of a hangar, and the streets of Kyiv. In each of these places, fragments of once celebrated weapons now tell a story of imbalance, of how Russia has turned Western strength into weakness. The destruction of the Vampire showed that Western defenses could not survive direct engagement. The HIMARS strike proved that mobility no longer guarantees safety. The Patriot's failure revealed that cost doesn't equal capability, and together they expose a battlefield reality few in the West are willing to admit. The more advanced the weapon, the more devastating its loss. As the war grinds on, this pattern reshapes the entire dynamic of Western aid. Billions of dollars worth of systems are being fed into a conflict where Russian adaptation outpaces Western innovation. Each strike erodes not only Ukraine's arsenal, but also the illusion that Western technology alone can secure victory. Russia, through precision, persistence, and intelligence, is rewriting that assumption one explosion at a time. By mid-October 2025, the message was no longer hidden in reports, it was visible in fire. On every front, Western weapons once seen as untouchable are now falling faster than they can be replaced. And as their wreckage continues to fill the fields of Ukraine, one conclusion stands firm: this is no longer a duel of equals. That's all for today. Thanks for watching.